Hello everybody, I'm Jimmy Fantastic and welcome to my Shambling Undead guide for Warhammer Bloodbowl 25 Season 3. Glorious Undead. One of the best teams in the game. They've been for a long time. Do they keep that? Probably, yeah. This is the team, if you're not familiar with Undead, they're like based off the classic Warhammer Undead really of 1994. They've got a mummy, they've got ghouls, and they've got zombies and skeletons. Will anybody take skeletons anymore? Maybe not. You can have up to 0 to 16 of them. They're movement 5, strength 3, edge 4+, PA 6+, AV 8+, regeneration and thick skull. They get general primaries, agility, devious and strength secondaries, and they're 40k. And let's compare them. Are they unique in this regard? Probably. They've got 2 0 to 16 linemen. The others are zombie linemen, which are movement 4, strength 3, edge 4+, PA 6+, AV 9+, and they've not just got regeneration, they've also got eye gouge, and they've got devious primaries as well as general. And they've got agility and strength secondaries, and they also cost 40k. Now they do have unsteady, but let's be honest, who's going to pick up the ball with a zombie or a skeleton except Timmy G? Nobody. So you're looking at plus movement minus AV for a skeleton, and you lose eye gouge and you lose dirty player. They're rubbish. What you could is, because you only got 2 ghouls, you could have 1 skeleton for a bit more speed. But honestly, I think there's no need for that at all. I think you just take zombies. Eye gouge is a weird one. It's very marginal use, but like it does do things sometimes, and you can plan your turn around it a little bit to hit guarders with them and stuff. But in general, eye gouge is low impact, very low impact. You never take it as a level up. But it's nice to have, right? It's better than nothing. And how would you skill a lineman if you took one? Wrestle. Can't take anything else really. Wrestle and stats. The zombie would go either wrestle and stats or dirty player and stats. So yeah, they're your choices. Almost always zombie, maybe a skeleton or 2 for a bit of speed, but it doesn't seem a great idea. And then we've got the ghouls. The ghouls were the things that made Undead one of the best teams on tabletop, right? And now they've only got 2. Movement 7, strength 3, edge 3, PA 3, AV 8+, dodge, but they've got regeneration now, so that's a nice boost for them. Agility in general, primary, devious, passing and strength as secondaries, 75k. So they're going to want, one's going to want block, at least one's going to want block. The other one, honestly, you probably can't afford a wrestler, so they're just both going to take block. And then they're pretty much done. They can take stats. One can take hit and run, I guess. But you could imagine like a movement 9, edge 2+, block, hit and run player. That's pretty good, isn't it? Or, movement 8, strength 4, edge 1+. All these kind of things. AV 9+, So whatever stats you roll, you can take something good. And yeah, block and hit and run basically is what you want. Sidestep as well. Sidestep's really good. Sidestep's still really good. But obviously hit and run is just like god tier skill. So yeah, that's what you're looking at. Block, sidestep, hit and run are your 3 big ones. The rest stats. The Wight blitzer, 0 to 2. There's a long time since they were 0 to 4. Movement 6, strength 3, edge 3, PA 5, AV 9. Block, tackle, regeneration and thick skull. So they've got tackle and thick skull for only 5k. That's pretty good, isn't it? General and strength primary, agility and devious secondary. So they want mighty blow obviously because they've got tackle. Because they've got block. Block's the best skill in the game, everyone knows block. Regeneration's good, everyone on the team's got it. Thick skull keeps them on the pitch, good. Tackle lets them knock over dodge players. You want mighty blow tackle, right? Because you don't want to hit a non-dodge player. You don't want to hit a dodge player without mighty blow, right? That's it. So you want mighty blow on them. Maybe want guard, because guard's still great, even though you've got to pay 30k for it. Guard's still really good. But, these players are then becoming more blitzers, right, and less fighty, so they definitely want mighty blow, and they definitely want stats. You could just roll for stats, then if you get a rubbish one, then you could take guard for it, I guess. Gives you more chance of getting plus strength on them. And then if you get plus strength, all of a sudden then they can take break tackle, right? Then they can hunt down dodgers with break tackle and tackle and mighty blow. So yeah, that's looking good for them. And then mummies, they are officially a big guy now. They never were. Big guys came after mummies were already existed on a roster. But now they are officially big guys. That means they can't secure the ball, basically. And like certain things like there's a star player, isn't he? Grim Ironjaw hates big guys and stuff. So there'll be some interactions with big guys. Movement 3, which is as much as you need, isn't it? Like 4's a lot better, but 3's good. It means you can stand up without rolling a dice. Strength 5, really good. Edge 5, PA 6, AV 10 plus, mighty blow and regeneration. So they are great players. Great players, mummies. 125k, expensive, but strong and good. Only strength primary, agility in general, secondary. They won't block, 1,000,000%. So it used to be that it was a really tough choice between block and guard for your first skill, but now that guard costs 30k, I just don't think there's any choice. I just think you go for block instantly. Maybe don't even go for guard at all, right? Because you're already strength 5. You could just go stats. You could just go block then stats. Movement 4 or 5 is brilliant. Strength 6 is brilliant. If Edge, you're not going to take Edge, and you can only get 1 AV. But you could maybe go block, stand firm, stats, block, stand firm, guard, stats, something like that. There's a lot of choices. Depends on all the length of league, redraft, all that kind of stuff. We can't get an apothecary, of course, because everyone's got regen. Games Workshop say they're tier 2, which is wild. Is that right? Surely they put them in tier 1. 70k rerolls, expensive rerolls. Sylvanian Spotlight star players and Masters of Undeath means they can raise zombies during a game. Right, let's have a look at the buffs and nerfs thanks to Garion on Fumble. Eye gouge on the zombies for free. Yep, zombies still get primary dirty player access in an edition where so many teams have lost it. That's true. I mean, DP isn't that good, right? But it's still nice to have it. Ghouls get regeneration for free. And PA, yep. Wights gain tackle and thick skull, yep. Mummies gain a PA stat and so do zombies. Yeah, the bombs was a pain in the butt. 6 MVP rule, yeah, that's good. So you now select 6 players and roll a d6 to see who gets the MVP, and they've got 2 ghouls, 2 wights, and 2 mummies, so it's always on their 6 positionals. That's really good. They only have 2 ghouls, which is huge, right? And there's more starting tackle in the game. It's not only is it huge because eventually you'd want more. It also, like, miss next games really, really bad. And like, they're so much better than a zombie, right? That's the thing. A ghoul is so much better than a zombie. It's big for like tabletop NAF style where you would always have 4 ghouls, and now you've only got 2. So it's big for them. But what it isn't so big is in the starting lineup, because your starting lineup hasn't changed at all. There's no point in ever taking skeletons, and the player buffs mean you've still got 2 mummies, 2 wights, 2 ghouls, 5 zombies, and 3 rerolls. It just works out perfectly. You just get everything. I guess you could start with 6 zombies and only 2 rerolls, and then you could get dedicated fans, and then you could also like get a team mascot, so you'd have 2.5 rerolls until you got the 3rd reroll. But why not just start with everything? Like really TV efficient. The good thing about Undead like now is they're even more TV efficient than they were, right? Before you'd start off with 2 ghouls and you'd slowly add ghouls over time. Now you don't even need to. Now you just finished out the gate. But yeah, ghouls are really good. I can't exaggerate how bad losing ghouls is. But the ones that you've got getting regen is good, and the starting team is just better, right? The starting team is just better with tackle on the wights and stuff. So yeah, they're a decent team. Good. Are they one of the best? Maybe not. Getting tackle mighty blow is really cool. Like really quickly they get tackle mighty blow. That's really good. But the ghouls are suffering from the same thing, aren't they? Because there's more tackle mighty blow around earlier. So yeah, the ghouls are going to suffer from that. But interesting to see how they shake out. And of course, if it's NAF style, a lot depends on the tiering and everything, right? Everything could be the best or the worst team. You could either give them 1,000 TV and 2 skills, or you could give them 1300 TV and 20 skills, right? So like you can't really say whether things will be good in NAF style or not, because we need the meta to shake out and, you know, TOs to come to some kind of consensus, see what the Eurobowl rules are, all stuff like that. But obviously 2 ghouls is huge. Going down from 4 ghouls to 2 ghouls is just absolutely massive. So yeah, it's going to big change for them in NAF style. Big nerf in NAF style. Right, there you go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.